What's up, guys? This is Bullvyi the Fill-Handed, and once again I'm running with none other than Spartan Elite. We were running some the other day and he says, hey, let's run 10s. Haven't ran 10s in a while, believe it or not. So I decided to throw in the bat chat. And you know what? The results weren't necessarily surprising. But you know what? When you run low tiers, or let's just say non-10s, how about that? When you run non-10s so much and for so long, when you get back into 10s, you're very concerned that you may not be able to function or perform adequately. Now, of course, that was a thought, and that has always been the thought, but it seems every time I switch from non-10s back to 10s, I tend to do very well, which is surprising. Now, guys, you've heard me talk about being in a medium and just working one spot over and over and over again. Once you get to a certain location, you just stay there for more or less the rest of the game until you are not engaged anymore. And guys, this is more or less exactly what I've done right here. I'm in a very good spot. I can see a lot coming in, going out. And you'll notice I just panned the camera to the left there. I just wanted to see if anybody was going to creep on top of the hill for me there. Now, I do have shots on the E100's police bar. I decided not to take it. I've got better shots on this Russian medium back here. He fires a clutch shot at me. It looked like that second round somehow deviated into his turret. That round hit the side of his turret. That round hit the dirt. And that round pinned him. So we didn't have a lot of luck there. We got 2 out of 5 pins. But you know what? Sometimes, guys, at a certain range, your rounds are just going to deviate, and there's little to nothing you can do about it. He was at a good distance, and you know, his turret armor is tough. Not necessarily the hull armor. A lot of people have trouble with the hull armor, but that's primarily because they end up auto-locking and not really aiming like they should. Even if you hit the upper plate, more likely than not, you're going to penetrate it. So we put a round in right there, guys. We went ahead and set him on fire. Then we set him on fire again. And now he is out of the picture, and I am concerned with the E100. We also have another tank moving up there. I don't have super good shots, so I decided to hold my fire. The E100 is not necessarily presenting himself to me. So we have an IS here moving up, put a round into him, and I try to hit that flat plate. I try to hit the right side of the pike nose. The angle where he was at to me was flat. Of course, the round deviated and I did not connect. So that's fine. We still have a couple of good pins, and we're just sitting here. You know, we're just waiting. We're waiting for opportunities to arise where we can put rounds on target. We're not really in any danger. I'm completely hull down when I do show myself. Although here in the future, I pull out too far in order to get a risky shot, and the E100 manages to put one into me. Now, I'm trying to hit this guy's cupola here, and I'm having absolutely no luck. Oh, I'm connecting with it. I'm just not doing any damage, and it is infuriating. I finally get one in, much to my surprise, fire another round off, and of course, it derps. But you know, guys, all you can do is aim straight on at people. If the round doesn't connect, what are you going to do? There's nothing you can do. All you can do is all you can do. That's all you can do. Moving on. We're still in a really good position. We're not moving. We have targets to shoot at. The E100, here in a moment, I end up taking some shots at the base of his turret, which is a weak spot. If there's interest, I will do an E100 weak spot guide. I don't really want to shoot because those side skirts are thick. I'm waiting for him to turn his turret. He fired at me and I just kind of juked out the way. It wasn't even really much of a challenge. The one target that I could have shot at advanced and got, you know, murdered coincidentally. So I'm just kind of waiting for this E100 to give up a good side shot. I thought I could toenail round into the side of his turret. It didn't happen. I'm just scanning. I'm trying to decide where I want to try to pin him at. If he angles his turret perfectly, there's a flat part I could shoot at. And right here, I did that to myself. I backed out too much, trying to get a shot at somebody else, and he puts one in me. Tried to put a round into the lower plate, tried to hit his police bar. So far I'm missing. I've got one round left, and finally I hit the weak spot that I was looking for all along. And guys, you know, I would not recommend any of those weak spots unless you have no other choice. If you're very close range, obviously they're a good bet, but if not, don't do it, because you're just going to set yourself up for disappointment. Now granted, of course, in my case, I didn't really have a whole lot I could shoot at. Now, when we are in in-game here, and you are in the bat chat, this is an extremely powerful tank mid to late game. And the reason is most tanks are damaged. You can come in and you can just completely shut somebody down, which is my plan. The forces over there, Spartan and the other greens, are having real difficulties dislodging this IS-4 and the 704. I figured I would just come around behind and empty my clip in the back of the 704 and the IS-4. May not kill him, but you know what? We're going to dislodge him pretty good. So as you can see here, guys, I've got more or less straight 90-degree shots. Just putting rounds into him here. The only danger I have is maybe of the green pulling up and blocking my shot. IS-4 did, however, put one into me, and that's completely fine. We had more than enough HP to take it, and it's not a big deal. So it was a good game all around. First game in the bat chat in a long time. 4464 damage, 1055 assist, and Spartan and I at the same time got a Brothers in Arms medal. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share, and we'll see you guys next time.